on the show, you play Dave's girlfriend.
I do.
Tell us a little bit about your character.
Allie is a kindergarten teacher. She's super smart. She's really independent. She's like a cool girl living in LA. She's incredibly patient, which we see, is important when dating Dave. And she also really loves a good laugh, which is also very key to dating Dave. And she's very funny.
Yes, that's so exciting. So you worked with him previously on one of his music videos.
I have.
How did that chemistry reflect over to the show?
It wasn't even so much chemistry. I have chemistry with Dave. I shouldn't say I don't have chemistry with Dave. But it was fun to just be like, oh, when we shot Pillow Talking, we were in a bed for 4 days together.
I was wondering, how is that?
It was fun, and at that point we were strangers, but in between shots when they're moving the cameras and things, you're just sitting on the bed and he'll be like, so, what's your favorite color? And you just end up learning a lot about each other. While we were shooting Pillow Talking, he said he wanted to make this show. And I was like, can I audition for it? And he was like, yeah. And then here we are.
That's amazing. Well, you clearly did good with the Pillow Talking. So on the show, how is it working with him, and with this kind of show, how is it different from other projects that you worked on? I saw that you're on, you did a few Netflix shows, I Feel Bad, so how is this show different from those projects?
Yeah, they're all wildly different. It's funny because you think oh, now I know how to work on TV, and you really just learn the language of that show, and it always helps, but they always have different languages.
Yeah.
This show had a lot more improv than I've ever experienced, and it had just a lot more room for play, but it also, the writers were really present, and the framework for improvising was always very cool and methodical and specific. And it was fun to be making something that everybody found really, really funny.
Yes.
And
so on set it was amazing then.
Yeah, it was it feels like I'm it sounds so cheesy, but every day was so amazing. It feels dishonest to call it work. I'd be like, I'm going into work. I would go to set on days when I wasn't called.
Wow.
If set was near my apartment, I would go and be like, hey guys, and just
just hanging out.
I was I'm just I was driving by. So, but yeah, it's been an absolute dream come true. And Dave is so lovely to work with. He was so lovely doing Pillow Talking. He's even better in this, and it's very welcoming and creative and collaborative and cool, and it's just a blessing.
That's amazing. I can only imagine. So really quick, what are 3 shows that you're watching right now?
I am watching Succession on HBO.
That's a good one.
I'm watching Succession on HBO. I am watching 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days. It just premiered. It's spectacular. And I have to admit, I am rewatching American Vandal on Netflix.
Of course.
So gotta say that. But yeah.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I wish you the best of luck. So excited for the show,
Thank
and
you so
good luck
much.
with everything.